How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah. Podcast 36 is indigenous to the greater St. Louis area. MyTomandJeff.com. We thank you for listening. We sincerely do. As we broadcast from Forestell, Missouri, inside Studio Nico, about 60 miles west of downtown St. Louis, as we all try to get on a Monday. Kind of dragging ass a little bit.
Oh, thank God you said that. So I'm not the only one?
No, it's Monday, and it's after a Cardinals game, and a shitty one at that.
Oh, my God.
I really thought you
So
were going to
bad.
rhyme 36 with suck our dicks.
Remember that for podcast 136.
Well, that's what I started thinking. I said, I better not, shoot my load really quick, because if this thing ever does go to 136, I can't say pick up sticks or show me your dicks or anything like that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
36
boy.
indigenous, right?
Yeah, that's
Sorta.
good. Somebody got the old dictionary out.
It's like word of the day toilet
Hey, if
paper.
Vega could do Earth thing.
Remember, we're in a recording studio. They got the dictionary, the rhyming dictionary here for songwriters.
That's
so if you need that.
That's kind of like doing a crossword puzzle on the internet.
I agree.
We need to find that book and find out what they would rhyme six with, and see if indigenous.
I got to call
was in there.
I got to call into Chad Kroger from Nickelback to see. He's going to send me back 6 pages of things that rhyme with indigenous.
It'll
This
take
is
him
what I've
6 months
used
to find it.
in the past. Kind of a really big weekend, actually. Obviously, with the Blues 1-2.
Blues won 2 in a row.
I guess we have a new number 1 goalie, right? Don't you think?
It sounds that way, doesn't it?
Cardinals got a challenge ahead of them. They got to win one tonight and then one in St. Louis. This shouldn't be a problem, right?
No. I
Chris
think they're going
Carpenter
to be
tonight?
okay. Carpenter on the mound tonight, no big deal.
And I saw Chelsea yesterday, and I should have taken a picture, son of a bitch, anyway. I didn't think of it.
Notice
the
he didn't
photo
bring
shoot.
up the Rams.
What's that?
The Ram.
Did the Rams play? I didn't know.
There was a football game?
I met Chelsea down in the parking lot of Cicero's on Sunday and gave her the bicycle that our Thom and Jeff show listener.
I saw her little twat about that, and she said, "I have a new bike."
Ooh.
How about that? You saw her twat?
No, just
Can you just tell us about it? All I heard there was I saw her little twat.
her. You know what I mean?
Yes, we do.
Her Twitter update. Is
And
that
if she
what you mean?
continues to do us favors, I think we should speak nothing but high praises of the young lady.
Totally agree.
And
So
her twat.
she was very, very excited about getting it and then throwing it in the back of her car and driving for 2 hours to Decatur. So
Her twat?
Yes. Yeah. So since we're talking about Chelsea, let's talk about the show blog, tajshowblog.blogspot.com. You can get the shows from there, by the way. Daily description of what is on the show is there. You can get the show there. You can get the show mytomandjeff.com. You can get the show on iTunes. But for the foreseeable future, I guess, until we tell you different, we'd like you to go to tajshowblog.blogspot.com because there is a donation button there as of yesterday. If you've been there before, go there, and when you scroll down just over on the right-hand side, there's a picture of Thom and I. And just underneath there's a little button that says donate. And when you click on there, you can donate whatever you want, $1, $5, $100,000. It's okay. There's no limit.
I think there is a minimum. Is it $1 minimum?
I think it's $1
You can't
minimum.
do 5 cents because of the processing fee.
Right.
I never even thought of that, but that's a good idea, knowing some of the people that listen to us.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure
Here's
nickels would be
15
flying.
Here's 15 cents, jerk off.
Suck on it. Hope you choke. The people that have emailed constantly saying, hey, when are you going to start charging? When are you going to have a donate button? Well, we have a donate button now. It's tajshowblog.blogspot.com. There is a donate button on the right-hand side as you're scrolling down, and I think we should all get it on our social networking websites. Get the link out there today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do a Twitter on it and do a Facebook on it. Facebook, the ThomandJeffShow.com, and I'll put a link up to the donate button. So if you want to help us out, this is not free to do. Obviously, if you want to get we can get some money coming in that way. It would really, really help us out. Those of you have in the past said, hey, when are you going to start charging, or where's the donate button? Well, there's a donate button now. tajshowblog.blogspot.com. On the program.
Want my $2.
On the program today, Tom put the show together. Round of applause for Tom West. Thank you very much, sir.
Don't do that. Let's just do a show.
And, no, but the reason...
He's giving you props because he couldn't do it this morning.
Just for the record, I become extremely uncomfortable when he does anything nice or remotely nice towards my direction.
Game on.
It just makes me a little uneasy. That's all.
Don't worry. I'll turn it around later, I'm sure.
I can count on it that you will.
The reason why is I was at Mobile One oil change place in Eureka today talking to Nick, the owner, and he changed my oil in my car. And, oh, by the way, my God, he fucking vacuumed.
Oh, they do that?
Yeah,
there?
they actually vacuum there.
How
How cool
that?
is that?
Remember back in the day when they
Did
first
they do the
started doing...
windows?
No, he didn't
Some
do the
of them
windows.
clean the windows.
But if you drive around downtown at certain intersections, you can get your window cleaned.
Actually, there's one... Oh, never mind.
Go ahead. There's one.
No, there's one that if you pay an extra $7, they'll put your finger in your ass.
Oh, nice. That's pretty sweet.
Where's that one?
Down South City one.
What's your home address? So what was really nice is he did the oil change and then the vacuuming, which blew me away because the last handful of times I've gotten my oil changed, all of a sudden everybody stopped vacuuming. Like that's a big overhead cost or something. I don't know. But Nick, Mobile One oil change in Eureka, right behind the Walgreens at 44 and 109. I dropped off one of our Tom and Jeff show banners, and it's probably as of now hanging in one of the bays. So when you drive in there, you will see our big banner hanging up. So
Clear Bay One.
Thank you so very much to Nick at Mobile One oil change in Eureka. And when you get your oil change there, you also get a free car wash too.
And the
free
banner was
vacuuming
from
and
T-Cals.
Say what?
The banner was from T-Cals.
T-Cals
right?
graph picture. You can find John Pacey on Facebook.
I always like to take the environment in around me whenever I'm at a place of business, just because I could be doing that shortly.
Absolutely.
So I like to learn how to say, Clear Bay 2.
There may be a little bit more to the job than that.
Well, I'm just saying for openers.
Right. You guys hiring? I could be the Clear Bay 2 guy. Do you know how to change oil? No, but I'll know if a bay is fucking clear.
I'll be the vacuum and the Clear Bay 2 guy, plus I'll carry an extra bottle of spritz to make your car smell lovely.
Will you throw in Bay 1 too? Can you clear Bay 1?
Clear Bay 1, Bay 2.
Oh, wow. That's multifunctional.
Bay 3, we got to back up.
Here's where you get screwed. You ready? Tom, we think you're perfect for the job. All we need you to do is just submit to a drug test really quick, and then we should get this going by Monday.
Piss test off.
You guys should broadcast from there and just clear the bays all day. For 1 hour, you guys clear the bays.
Can I bring the piss in a jar when I show up at the doctor's office?
There's going to be a discussion because whoever screams that has some authority and says it with some vigor.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could be stepping on some toes
Well,
if we went in
they
there.
may be upset that
Say,
you took
excuse
away
me, sir,
their-
I'm going to be your Clear Bay guy.
Right.
The hell you are.
I don't think so, buddy.
Jazz down here and change some oil then, pal. All right, so on the program today, evicting Jesus. There is a Jesus statue somewhere, and people want it gone.
No more Jesus.
Where's my drugs? The drug dealers are using the GPS systems now, which is kind of
Unbelievable.
That's
And
good
flyers,
stuff.
too. They're getting creative.
Flyers and GPS. They got more marketing than us.
They're just as good as UPS.
It's true. Just Axon. Tom's got a Just Axon. Let's see. Sports. I think we all know what happened to the Rams and the Cardinals. Blues actually had a good weekend. Wrap up. Let's start it with some emails.
Okay. Listen up. Mail call.
Well, let's read some emails, shall we?
I've got mail.
Mail call. Gather around, everyone.
You got mail, maggot.
Mail call, sir.
The mail's in.
I got mail. Yay!
If you happen to have gotten this podcast off of iTunes and you want to send us an email, website is mytomandjeff.com. Hey, sorry to hear you guys got canned, but I gotta say I love the podcast. I don't miss shit when I have to get out of the car. Plus, the FCC doesn't have shit to do with you guys and how you run things now. Also, I was browsing iTunes, and your podcast was number 5 on the news and noteworthy.
Holy. We're noteworthy.
Well, I tell you what, if we're number 5 on the news and noteworthy, we got to be making a shit ton of money doing this.
It's rolling in.
I mean, wait, here comes another truck full of cash.
You know,
Clear Bay 1!
Clear Bay 1! I told Scotty over the weekend that I've got a new hobby now. I collect cars in my head, and I put them in the garage that I have
They have in your head.
in my head.
So
And so I got 2 of them so
Oh,
far.
nice, good.
There's an orange and white pickup I picked up for around $7,000.
Nice.
And there's a Chevy Nova that I picked up off of Mid Rivers Mall Drive.
Nice.
I just paid it blind. I didn't even ask. I
Right.
just said, here, take whatever you want, money in my head, and I'll put it in my garage.
You and Jay Leno, right? Mm-hmm. Keep up the good work.
It's pretend. It's fun.
Tom, tell Mitch I said hi.
Fuck off.
He'll know what it means, and that's from William. William Treadway? Do you know William Treadway?
Don't know Bill Treadway.
Okay.
Bill.
You do know Joe De Niro, don't you?
That I do know.
Joe De Niro says, I thought you sick fucks would appreciate this. Big hugs. And it's what he says, the absolute best Little Johnny joke ever. Little Johnny's neighbor had a baby. Unfortunately, the baby was born without ears. When mother and new baby came home from the hospital, Johnny's family was invited to see the baby. Before they left their house, little Johnny's dad took him aside and told him and explained to him that, hey, the baby has no ears. His dad also told him that if he so much as mentioned anything about the baby's missing ears or even said the word ears, he would get the smacking of his life when they came back home. Little Johnny told his dad he understood completely. When Johnny looked in the crib, he said, what a beautiful baby. And the mother said, well, thank you, Johnny. Johnny said he has beautiful little feet and beautiful little hands, a cute little nose, and really beautiful eyes. Can he see okay? Yes, the mother replied. We're so thankful the doctor said he will have 20/20 vision. That's great, said little Johnny, because if he'd be fucked if he needed glasses.
Kind of a long time to get there.
Right.
But it was worth the chuckle.
I don't know.
Joe, no, Joe, that's not the best. I've got a couple that I could probably.
Right.
Should we bring out the dead baby jokes?
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
You want me to?
No. There's been a recent dead baby in the news, so maybe you should.
No, it probably wouldn't be a good
This is from
Who
Eric.
makes jokes about dead babies? That's fucking disgusting.
Put that list away, Tom.
Put your book away.
Eric writes, where do you get these would you rathers at? Are you that big of a sick fuck?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
I'm
Yes,
with Tom
yes,
and Coach
yes.
and Scotty Boom Boom. Holy shit, man. By the way, I love the segment. Keep it up. And that's from Eric. This one's entitled, Is Tom a Homophobic? Just finished Wednesday's podcast. Noticed that Tom gets very squeamish about gay jokes made in his favor.
Listen, if you had gay jokes directed your way for the last God knows how many years, you'd become defensive too.
What's up with that? It's just kind of weird that you get so upset about jokes made toward a fake person unless there really is a person named Mitch.
Oh, my fucking God. I can't even win. If I sit here, because I tried to sit back and don't ignore it thing, it still happens. And then I try to fight back and it still happens, so...
Was there a rumor in high school that you were gay?
Oh, God damn it. You just do this to piss me off.
I'm just reading emails.
Yeah, right.
Look.
I know. I'm not saying it's not a real email, but it's...
Or did you, quote unquote, experiment with someone at choir class?
He was in the Boy Scouts.
It's just weird that you get so upset and react the way you do. Go Cardinals and let's hope the Blues pull their heads out of their asses. Last email is from...
No comment.
no comment?
Why should I?
Yeah. You don't want to get defensive.
Don't want to be defensive.
Be defensive. LaDonna writes, I had never heard of Max Hardcore. You were talking about how Max is in jail now, right? Mm-hmm. And until your podcast, just ran across his name in an article in November's GQ magazine. The article was about an Orthodox Jewish guy who feels guilt for getting off to hardcore porn and seeks out Max Hardcore while he's in prison and one of his stars so he could ask for forgiveness. Which is kind of weird.
Okay, then.
All right.
That's kind of strange. I thought you'd like the below rankings of the most popular XXX categories by country.
We would.
This is kind of interesting.
All right.
I'm just off the top,
Yeah.
Germany.
Germany what?
Are they doing by country?
No, it's like amateur porn, where it ranks world,
Oh, okay.
USA, that kind of thing. So amateur porn is the most popular kind of porn in the entire world. That comes in first.
To see Sally fucking her neighbor.
Right. It's obviously first in the United States, and it comes in fifth in Japan. Ebony, which is black porn. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Did.
In the world, it's the 11th most popular genre of porn. In the U.S., it's third. I wonder what would be ahead of it.
What's second?
Besides
Yeah.
amateur porn, obviously. Small
Teenagers?
small woodland creatures,
Young
Girl on girl.
Young
girl, girl. There you go.
cheerleader sort of type.
Probably lesbian.
Schoolgirl.
Schoolgirl sort of thing. It's all over the place.
It's 43rd in Germany. Anal. Anal, in the entire world, it comes in 7th place.
Here, let me check your oil.
Clear Bay 1.
It's not clear. It's not clear in Bay 2.
There's a bullet in the chamber. Bullet in the chamber!
What do you think it ranks in the United States? And that's kind of tough because you don't know all the categories, but...
Anal?
Yeah, it ranks 11th. France. France is third. Comes in third.
Parlez-vous français?
Let's see. Anime porn, which is cartoon porn. In the world, it's 18th.
It's probably about where it is here, too.
It's only 7 spots behind anal.
I can either jerk off to someone getting it in the pooper or
Mickey
cartoon.
Mouse.
Bondage is 15th in the world, all the way down to 24th in the United States, 8th in Germany.
Wow.
That rabbit's got a hell of a pecker in it.
Celebrity porn, I would have thought would have been higher than this, but it's 5th in the United States, 10th in the world, 27th in Spain.
I mean, after you watch Kardashian and then Pamela, what else is there?
Yeah, I guess if there was coming out more regularly.
Yeah.
You know. And last but not least, lesbian porn is number 2 in the world, number 2 in the United States.
It was number 2.
Yeah.
Blonde girl, good call,
it's
Coach.
Look at the blind guy.
And
who
we know
can't
he
even
wasn't
watch
cheating. He couldn't see that.
Yeah,
page.
right. You didn't look at my sheet, did you?
it. Well, while you were in the restroom. Or...
And in Canada, lesbian porn is number 1.
In Canada,
Today-
they just jerk off to a moose.
Right.
Moose porn is very big up there.
Moose porn. What about
As you
elf
sit on the
porn?
Labatt's blue bottle.
Those chicks are hot, eh?
Quit surfing TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap-Up with Thom and Jeff.
NBC has found a way to give Casey Anthony a potential big paycheck and not pay for an hour-long interview. Seems that the producers over at NBC have gone out to all the book publishers out there and said, Casey is willing to tell her story. You give her all the money in the world, and then she'll agree to sit down in front of the camera. So we'll see if that happens or not. Her lawyer says it's not going to happen, that she's absolutely 100% not ready to do an interview. We'll see how it works just after the holiday season, and she's scraping to get by around February, March.
So what you're saying is that she would still get paid for an interview, but NBC wouldn't be paying for it. It'd be the book.
But
people.
NBC has opened up their Rolodex and said, here's all the book publishers. We'll even call them for you.
Gotcha. But the check's just going to come from somewhere else.
It's going to come from Random House.
So when people get all upset and say, I can't believe NBC paid to interview this person, they'll go, no, we didn't.
We didn't.
They just facilitated it, I guess. Courtney Stodden, we've talked about her before. She's 17 years old and married to Doug Hutchison, who's 51 years old. And she's amazing on Twitter. Her Twitter is like porn, although I refuse to read it because she's only 17. They got kicked out of a pumpkin patch over the weekend because of what she was wearing. She was wearing Daisy Dukes and a button-down shirt all the way down to her belly and showing cleavage everywhere. And they were basically dry humping each other on top of pumpkins to take pictures for the paparazzi because that's how they make their money. And they got kicked out.
And it really went over the top when she grabbed a wayward gourd and tried to insert it into him.
Right.
And they said, no, thank you.
No, you're only 17. You can't do that. So she put on Twitter, have a beautifully blessed Sunday. Do not judge by appearances, but judge with right judgment. John 7:24. So you got a 17-year-old whore that is quoting
scripture.
Scripture,
yeah, that
makes a lot of sense. What'd you think of Zooey Deschanel last night?
I didn't see it.
Awesome.
I thought she did too, and I was very skeptical going in. I went, "Oh, you got to be," and she did
I think
good.
she's cute. I like her.
Yeah, I do too. I like her a lot. I didn't see it, but Twitter blew up saying how great she was.
She did a good job.
And I didn't see
she
Demi
can actually
Lovato
sing. I thought she was like real that eclectic kind of singer, like it was going to be goofy, but she
Right.
did a really cool version of it.
Almost Bjorkish.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm going to have to go online and see that. I'd imagine it's probably on the interweb somewhere, right?
I would think so.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back 9 extra innings. Touchdown. Sports.
Coach, tell me all about the game last night.
Well, 2 hits. That's all we got. 2 goddamn hits.
All right, let's move on to the Rams.
All right, let's go up to Bob Costas now.
1 touchdown. That's all we got. 1 goddamn touchdown. It was a long day of sports.
It really
yesterday.
was.
If you were a St. Louis supporter, starting with the Rams 34-7 down in Dallas, is there any hope?
No.
Anyway, and 2 more guys go down. Smith and Scott both leave the game with injuries.
Here's an interesting thing that I read on the way here because I was, of course, looking at my phone while I was driving down Highway 40.
That's which really always safe. I
makes
do
sense.
that.
Yeah. Six quarterbacks, 6 backups started on Sunday. One person got a win, and that was Tim Tebow.
Oh,
Tim
don't
Tebow's
even
the
start.
only one with the-
I
with the-
officially hate Tebow. I hope
Why?
Tebow
Why?
because I can't even believe that. You know what you're going to get with Tim Tebow is everything up until the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yes.
That is what he is. He's 4 for 6 with 40 yards and
He
very
was-
mediocre. He pulled Jesus out of his ass yesterday.
He was brutal in the first 57 minutes of that contest.
Oh yeah, and that's the first thing he
Brutal.
said in his. That's the first thing he said in his press
I
conference.
mean, the Dolphins, and I guess it's no worse being a Dolphin fan than it is being a Ram fan,
Yeah.
but the Dolphins really gave that one away yesterday, and Tebow just happened to get hot at the end. So technically, some of the backups that didn't win played a whole heck of a lot better than Tim Tebow.
I was listening to radio yesterday, and it kind of recaps every game. They kind of talk about it as it's going on.
Yeah.
And for the first half of the game, the announcers kept on going back to the Denver game and saying, yes, there's actually people in the stadium that paid for this debacle.
They were having a good time with the Seattle-Cleveland game, too. That was 3-3 with like 10 minutes left, and they were.
And they said on the Tim Tebow, let's go to the Tim Tebow radio network.
What was it I heard on Sirius XM yesterday? What did he say about that Miami game? Something to the effect of total combined. There were like 2 passing yards in the first half, or something like that. It's
From both teams?
Yes.
Yeah, it was pathetic.
Holy shit.
And they said some might consider it a defensive battle or just poor football.
Just really bad.
Was it now? Which one? Now, I apologize already because I cannot remember which game. If it was the Miami game or the Cleveland game, because they were both equally bad.
Right.
But at one point, late in the second half, the combined teams in that particular matchup were 0 for 14 on third down.
Wow.
0 for 14.
I think it was the Cleveland game. I don't think it was the
Tebow made a couple of really, really, really nice throws, especially at the end.
He
there.
did at the end of the game.
And the former Ram made 2 really, really nice catches. One to get him down to the goal line, the other one for the touchdown.
I have a feeling that his career is going to go much like the quarterback in Denver before him.
You think so?
His career is going kind of
Kyle
Orton-esque.
But he's got a few more. I mean, he's got a little more weapons than Orton.
Yeah, see, but the problem is how many games does he play? Oh, there's usually a learning curve in there. I think he's only played 1 game.
Well, I understand that.
Who,
but,
Tebow?
Yeah.
But you're the one.
He
You're
played
the one
3
who's
or 4 last year.
You're the one who's saying this is how his career is going to go. All I'm saying is in this particular game, there was a couple, 2-3 passes that were pretty freaking amazing, and the guy can run like a son of a bitch.
There's that.
You know,
That's going to be his end for the NFL.
You just don't like him because of the
scrambling
Jesus factor.
I know. It's fine to like Jesus and everything. I'm not gonna. I like it. Don't like him because everything is so perfect with him. His perfect world and his perfect jersey and his perfect everything. And I don't know.
Man.
In my downtrodden moon right now, I'm a bit bitter.
Why are you downtrodden today?
I'm not really downtrodden.
Because your Bears won?
I hope the Bears trade for Tebow.
God, no.
Personally. And the Bears did. They won in
This
London.
could be a segment like Would You Rather. I might start throwing up right here. Unbelievable.
Hey, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to sign Forte, so let's trade him for Tebow. Oh, how great would that be?
The most telling quote, I'm not even going to open up that can of worms.
Go on.
I heard Steve Savard say 3 to 4 weeks ago on the radio, do you think, and it was an offhanded comment, he said on the air, do you think Matt Forte is an elite running back? That was the question posed to Savard. Savard goes, no.
No, not elite.
Really?
Solid.
Not elite, solid.
Solid running back, but I wouldn't call him elite, man. That's
Who's
Walter
elite?
Payton. Walter Payton is elite. Barry Sanders is elite. Jim Brown.
I mean,
is elite.
Right?
Emmett
but I'm saying
Smith
playing the game
is elite.
Playing the game right now. Is there any elite player playing the game?
An elite running back?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Don't say Adrian Peterson.
Maybe Adrian Peterson.
He's probably the most. Yeah. Adrian Peterson's probably the most elite.
Compare the numbers this year to Peterson's numbers this year.
Well,
Tell me what you get.
well, look 'em up.
See how it works out.
I think you guys just have different definitions of the word
elite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
When I think
If
elite,
elite
I think of Emmett Smith. I think of Walter Payton.
a franchise guy.
You don't think of DeMarco?
O.J. Simpson?
I do not think of DeMarco. Yeah, I think of O.J. Simpson.
Who's got the single game rushing record for a running back for the Dallas Cowboys?
Emmett?
No, DeMarco.
The guy who ran all over the Rams yesterday.
DeMarco.
That storied franchise.
What's his first name? Can someone help me with
That's his
that?
first name.
DeMarco.
I can't think of his
Murray.
last name.
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
That guy.
That's just pathetic.
He broke Emmett Smith's thing yesterday.
Not Tony Dorsett. It's DeMarco
It's
Murray.
DeMarco Murray.
Yeah.
And
what-
Steve Spagnuolo's defense is to blame.
You imagine if Felix Jones was available?
Oh.
He'd be going, I had 315 on him.
He just picked up another 75 yards. As the words of a former Chicago coach says, anyone who scores a touchdown on a 42 trap, you know your defense got fucking problems.
All right, so we need Chris Carpenter to be the stud that he is tonight,
We
right?
need Carpenter to come back, and we need the offense to come back. Hey, Derek Holland pitched a good game.
Yeah, how about that mustache,
Rangers.
though?
That's what,
Holy
yeah,
cow.
somebody was telling me about that thing.
Put a
last
little
night.
milk on it. It can't like
I said I've seen stronger mustaches on old Italian women on the hill.
I've licked worse than that.
I also said Colby Rasmus's mustache made it to postseason at least. Holy cow.
Oh,
But
wow.
he pitched well, didn't he?
He pitched a brilliant game, and I did not see that coming. I'm sitting there yesterday going, this is going to be another shootout like Saturday.
Right.
And, you know, this if we get both starters out of the fifth inning, we're going to be lucky. And in our case, we were.
Yeah.
Jackson labored his way into the sixth somehow. And then Mitchell Boggs came in and threw one pitch, and it hadn't landed yet.
Really kind of changed the whole.
It's still flying?
Oh, it's still going. But
Coach Duck.
Coach could have hit that out of the park.
Oh, my goodness. But
you know what?
gotta
Let me tell you this, though. As a person who analyzes things like this, if that was Chris Carpenter last night, people would have said, oh, man, he really battled. He really battled because he didn't get any run support.
Yes.
But because it's not him, because it's this Edwin Jackson, everybody says, oh, well, he was flailing out there. He was really struggling. No,
Very
he
true.
freaking battled is what he did.
He battled.
When
It
he
was
left,
only 4 runs.
But when he left, it was only 1-0, for
Right.
Christ's sake. If that was
Right.
Chris Carpenter, everybody said, oh,
Now-
he's a real bulldog battler. You
Now,
know?
3 of the runs were his.
Right. Well, yeah,
It ended up-
absolutely.
You know,
I understand
and
that.
Jackson's biggest problem yesterday was he kept walking guys.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot have 7. I remember thinking he's got 7 walks when they were going to commercial for Boggs to come in. I'm thinking he's got 7 walks, and it's only 1-0.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I were a Ranger fan.
But, I mean, he didn't get taken out because of his pitch count. He didn't get taken
No.
out because he was getting shellacked.
Although his pitch count was,
Oh, it was
over
big.
100, yeah.
But I
Was
just
it really?
Oh, yeah, it was 110, 114.
What,
Does
that other
anybody
guy threw 116 when he took him out?
Yeah, Holland was at 116.
That's a good
with
game.
1 out in the ninth.
Yeah.
Anybody disgruntled in John Jay's performance or no?
Yeah.
He's not hitting. And, you know,
He's defending like a son of a bitch.
Yeah,
that's why you cannot take his bat out of the lineup because
Who's more important, Molina or Jay?
Molina.
Right.
Molina. But, I mean, you can't take Jay out of the lineup just because he is playing well in center field.
Yeah, he's running shit down out there.
And
isn't he?
you know, you're going to put Schumacher out there, I guess. But, you know, no.
I seriously considered going a Shoebeard, but I didn't. This morning, I was like, I don't feel like shaving.
Somebody told me one time
I look
Schumacher's-
like such a bum. I was like, I can't even pull it off.
I'm going for the Holland mustache.
Somebody told me one time Schumacher's facial hair made him look like a pedophile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
a little harsh.
I think
Just a bit.
Deep.
I think
said,
Schumacher
damn.
looks like Phil from Greek Fire. Put those two,
Wow.
put their two faces together. That's what
Yeah.
I.
Doesn't matter
always
anyway.
thought. Yeah, really doesn't.
Did you catch the little McCarver and Buck going back and forth about
I didn't
the
have it on.
Milwaukee announcer?
No, were they talking
No,
about
I
it?
didn't.
They gave it just a little bit of.
Oh, when did they do this?
It was, I don't know, 3rd, 4th, 5th inning, something
was
like
I
that.
on the toilet when that happened?
And I can't say, Coach, because I wasn't with you.
okay.
But where I was, they kind of mentioned offhandedly, and they showed, I think, the announcer for the Brewers who
Brian
was
Anderson.
there. And they kind of, they said, oh, he's been catching a lot of heat for the way he called the game. And Joe Buck said something to the effect of, you know what, people? We're all from everywhere. We're all from, somewhere. And it's going to happen from time to time. And, the guy did his job. And they flashed their pictures up. He goes, that's Tim. My name's Joe. And you can find us somewhere if you'd like to comment on how we're doing. That's my
It gives a little credence to us complaining about that if it went all the way to the network guys.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
wasn't just people in St. Louis, who noticed it, I guess, is the best way to put it. So,
and that did mean you're biased. If it's not just St. Louisans that picked up on it, if it's people from other markets who maybe don't care one way or the other, that stands out pretty bad.
I think the league should have more control over that,
Totally
where they
agree.
wouldn't put a hometown guy there because he is going to be biased. And I can't blame the guy because he's a Milwaukee fan. I mean, he's from that's like saying
And you know what?
Jack Buck couldn't root for the Cardinals if he was announcing the World Series.
Oh, he's done it.
You know he would have.
And every time the Cardinals are in the World Series, they have bad ratings because we're this, mid-level market. It's not New York.
We're nothing
it's not
but a cow
Boston.
town.
So, if you want to make people, maybe give some people another reason to tune in when you got a St. Louis and Texas, have a freaking announcer from New York do it or something. That would get some of the New York fans to watch that maybe wouldn't. Don't you think?
Maybe
a
That's not
little
a bad
bit.
point at all.
Maybe a little
At
bit.
the end of the day, if you're watching or not watching because of the commentator, then
Yeah,
you
it's
shouldn't
bad
be
for
watching
you.
the game to
Right.
begin with.
Right.
I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I mean, if
20
it
things said last
does
night.
annoy me, but I try to tune it out or turn it down or do something and try to focus on the game. Although it was kind of hard with the Milwaukee thing, but
I'm not that down on the game last night. We had 16 runs on Saturday, and that got me through
holy
yesterday.
shit! Have you
That was
ever
a
experienced a
barrage.
Saturday night of baseball like that?
What
That
a
is
performance by
historic.
Albert Pujols.
Yeah, that was
3
pretty
home
cool.
runs, the third guy in history to do that. Who were the first 2?
Jackson and Ruth.
You got it. And what a
Good company to be in.
Yeah.
And you can hear the cash register ringing in Albert's mind.
yes, you can.
We just sold 300,000 pool shirts.
Somebody
You
on
sure
Twitter
you guys
said,
don't want to give me that 10th year?
Or when it gets down to bargaining chips and everything, Albert's going to go, could you replay that game real quick before we talk?
I have 3 swings I want to show you.
I say it comes back. I don't even think it's a question anymore.
Yeah, I completely agree. Reggie Jackson even said that he has to remain a Cardinal. He
will.
has to.
He will. When it's all said and done, the Cardinals will buck it up.
They won't
And-
give him exactly what he wants, but they're going to get damn close with some incentives.
They'll give him a lot of money plus red earthing.
Red earthing?
He's going to get a box of red earthing.
nice.
red hat, red shirt, red bottoms.
He gives most of it away anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
he's a very charitable
Instead of doing-
individual.
He makes it to charity.
Right.
So, well, it's a principle. They got to pay him for what he's worth.
Right.
And, the big boys with the money, they got to pay him.
You think he would like to support a podcast?
The Thom and Jeff and Pujols.
I will go to
Start
Albert
giving
tomorrow.
him good plugs on it. He might talk to you.
I will go to Albert tomorrow and suggest it to him.
I almost thought it was a joke up until it was a full spot. Listening to sports radio over the weekend, I heard an ad for Pujols 5 restaurant, and it was Albert voicing it.
You thought it was,
Really?
You thought it was an SNL skit or something?
When it first started, I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the punchline, and there was no punchline. It
Because
was,
he's hard to understand.
Yeah.
and just
I am the
and
man.
you could, I'm not even
Baseball
I'm not
been
even
very
going
good
to
to me.
try to recreate what it was, but you could tell that he maybe took him for a minute commercial, maybe 72 outtakes.
Right.
Worse than me.
Well,
Wow,
Saturday
that's saying
night,
a lot.
We were at a bachelor party. And then wasn't there an interview that me and you were watching, and the guy was talking about
Oh, it was-
Pujols, and you couldn't understand what he said?
it was
He just-
Dotel.
Yeah, and he goes, Pujols is Pujols.
Pujols is Pujols.
And it's
Boy,
like, we got that, man.
That's a really in-depth comment there.
Yeah, my boy
Ozzie
Dotel.
Guillen. Have you heard Ozzie Guillen
Oh,
on the
my God,
he's
Ozzie
bad
Guillen.
too.
Oh.
Holy cow.
He did the pre and post game for the World Series last year. And it was just on Fox, and it was just brutal. I mean,
You can tell that they told him just say 1 or 2 sentences and be done because
he's not
everybody
on there
can-
this year, is he?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's on there.
Oh,
this
he
year.
is?
Yeah.
AJ Perninsky's on there, too.
Kaczynski's on there. I've seen him.
Yeah.
Ozzy?
Ozzy was on with you know what? He's on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
It's not on Fox. It's their pregame show because it was Carl Ravitch and
God, that's just
couple,
gotta be-
2-3 other people. But he was just talking. I'm like, what? What? What did you? Oh, I understood you said Pujols, but that's really about it. It's the exact same
Molina,
thing.
Dotel.
Number 5 is, number 5. His name is Pujols. Thank you. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Dotel.
Glad I'm getting paid for this. If you go to a strip bar in Minneapolis, you could be looking at a quote-unquote poll tax. An extra $5 if the place serves alcohol, and that $5 will all go to help
Shine the
women
polls?
who are abused in their lifetime.
Really?
So you're paying for the women who are going to eventually need help anyway, right?
Probably.
You would think.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to do the statistics thing, I would say, yeah, probably so.
Some might say be a bit biased, but may be biased, but it could be true.
Pujols is Pujols.
A stripper is she's a stripper, so it stands to reason that she's going to have some sort of issue, whether it be sexual, chemical, or maybe a mixture of both.
Both. Says they're going to be using the money to combat child prostitution and sex trafficking.
Well, they're just there for school money, right? They're paying their way through law school. That's what I always thought.
I'm really in nursing school. Would you like me to blow you in the back room?
Maybe we should just start advertising that way. Please donate because we're going for our accountant license.
You could say I'm in art school. You could say, Jeff
I'm only
Jeff
gay
and
for
Tom
pay.
are going to the broadcast center.
I'm only gay for pay. Maybe we should do those henna tattoos and put our website on girls' boobs over on the east side. What do you think?
I try collecting on it, but
yeah, good point.
It
would be cash. That's
and then
for sure.
you figure you're giving your $5 to some, I don't know, strip club bouncer who probably stands 7'8",
right?
Eats 18 cheeseburgers for breakfast. Is he really going to turn that $5 out to the proper authorities?
Well, but we're not paying it. The actual place is paying it.
Yeah, but you're going to get it on the back end.
Well, sure, they're just going to charge more for beer and whatnot.
Beer and entrance fee and whatnot. Yeah.
And apparently it's working in Utah, or at least it's being used in Utah anyway.
Well, speaking from experience, I've been to a Minnesota strip club before.
Yeah, how are those?
Oh, boy. Not so great. As soon as you get 60 miles north of Minneapolis, it's pretty much a whole nother world. Like, you don't want to be going around the rural roads of Minnesota without knowing exactly where you're going or what you're doing, because it literally, you can smell it in the air about what line you cross.
Yeah.
As far as county lines, you go, okay, we're in a different universe now.
Really?
I mean, it's god awful.
There are parts of Missouri that are like that.
There are, but
right outside the studio, Shaver Road.
I mean, we drove probably from the place we were staying, which was a kind of like a fishing resort place, to the strip club was a good 60 miles, and there's no streetlights. It's rural road, and then you come around the corner and you see this
Porkies.
Pretty much, and you walk in this super double wide mobile home, and it's all nicely carpeted, and they have your usual music playing and whatnot, and then you look at the girls and you go, oh, do we have to? Can we change our mind? well, we did drive 60 miles out of our way to go here. We might as well sit down and try.
Can I give you $10?
Poll tax.
Well, give you $10 to keep your clothes on.
The guy that I was with, he actually thought this was such a remote place that he was going to go ahead and give the stripper a whole bunch of money, and he's going to go get one off in the back room. Gave her like $225 when we first walked in, and he came out 35 minutes later. He goes, man, I didn't even come. I said, what the fuck did you expect? You think Sasquatch is going to take you in the back and jerk you off with her hairy fingers?
Is it called squashies?
It's called squashies. It's not good.
But before I got into radio, I did mobile DJing for a little while, and you do wedding receptions and birthday parties and anniversaries and stuff like
music
that.
DJs.
Yeah, music DJs. And I did this one, I think it was a 40th or a 50th birthday party, and I'll never forget, it was at the clubhouse of a pool in a neighborhood, and the person who put the whole thing together, and it was a surprise birthday, like 50th birthday party for somebody, and the person who put it together said there's going to be a stripper coming, don't say anything to anybody, because after we surprise the person, the guy with the birthday, then we're going to surprise them also with this stripper. And by the way, she's a overweight stripper.
Yeah.
So it's like a 500-pound female, stripper. Because we're gonna sit the guy down in the chair. We're gonna say, "Hey, we got a stripper for you. You start playing the stripper music, and she's gonna come out, and it's this big fat lady, and he's gonna be obviously disappointed, and that's the joke, right?" So she comes out, and everybody's laughing. I kind of felt bad for the girl because everybody's laughing at her, but she put herself in that, position.
Times are tough,
right? So she comes out.
She's a misdemeanor.
And she takes everything off except for down to a like bra and panties kind of thing, which in the back the panties just disappeared, if you know what I mean. And
is that a G-string? No, that's a mole.
Yeah. So when she's done, she didn't get completely naked. She got down to like a two-piece, and when she got done and they pulled the chair away and everybody's laughing and patting the guy on the back, she comes up to me off the microphone and she says, "If you want to, just tell everybody if everybody can collect enough money, another $100 or something, I'll go ahead and do it again and I'll take everything off." So I had to walk around and ask everybody. Everybody was like, that's,
I already gave $22. What the fuck else you want?
That's when you, the DJ, said, I think my microphone's broken, man.
So I had to go up to this fat stripper and go, they said no. Here's $11. Please don't do that. And if you could leave, that'd be nice.
Appreciate it.
It was a very, very, very strange experience.
If you find yourself on the roads of Iowa and you come across a college called Grinnell College, Grinnell, Grinnell, you can be male, female, transgender, no gender, gay, lesbian, straight. Labels don't matter at Grinnell, home of the fightin' Whattenfers. Because students can share a room, a bathroom, shower room, or locker room with any of the above if they choose.
Where the
gender neutral locker room, as well as the restroom facilities as well.
So they're one of just very, very small amount of colleges that it doesn't matter what you are in this particular dorm. You can, because there's like it says in the article that there's females that get along better with dudes. So that's where they want to be, but they don't
this
want
all
to have
sounds really good on paper, and it sounds really liberating and very open, but the fact of the matter is there's going to come a time where they're going to get some sleazeball in there, and you're just opening yourself up for problems later, aren't you?
They've been doing it for a couple of years now, so
I don't disagree with that, but I mean,
it's their choice to do it.
I understand all that. I really do, but it just seems like they're opening up a door that doesn't really need to be open.
We should broadcast from there.
But maybe there is, because there's there's a couple of 2-3 different examples in here of people that are cross gender that are looking for someplace to be comfortable at college.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree with the concept. It's just reality wise, I don't know how true to form, and it very well may be that they're not going to slant it in a negative.
But I don't understand what problem are you seeing arise here?
I think like
sharing bathrooms,
rape.
Yeah, a rape issue or peeping Tom
masturbators.
But wouldn't you get that in any dorm room? Isn't there a possibility of that in any dorm room?
Sure.
Yes, you're just opening the door for it, though.
But why?
Excuse me, Sheila, could you turn around? Because I'm really trying to jerk off while you take a shit right now.
But see, wouldn't that be a problem if somebody was trying to do that? Wouldn't that be a problem anywhere?
Good point, Jeff.
If you're
all he does on these damn things is just take one way and then he tries to turn me around the other.
No,
way.
all I'm saying is
I talked myself out of it again for the 18th time out of 38 podcasts.
I'm just saying
I start a topic and by the end of it I'm all screwed up.
I'm just saying if you're jerking off in a public restroom, I mean, what gender the other people are, is that really the most of your problems? Probably not. I mean,
you could run for Congress.
Yeah. Gotta take pictures of your schwans first and put it on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
I ran into a situation this weekend. I'm just asking.
The Thom and Jeff Show. Just axing.
So, I wasn't planning on going on a bachelor party on Saturday night, but that's exactly what happened to Thom.
Okay.
All right. And as we're on the party bus, which I haven't been on in some time, it was a fun party bus.
Sure.
We get to said destination, and this person sitting behind me, nice enough guy, says, "You're Thom West." And I said, "That is correct." He says, "You know what? I fucking hated you."
Wow.
I said, "Really?"
That doesn't really narrow it down to who that might have been. I mean, that's a large
No, he went on.
sampling of St. Louis.
He went on to say that his wife used to be a waitress at a club or a bar that I frequent, and that the first time she worked, I happened to tag her on the ass.
You did?
That's what I
didn't
said.
sound right.
That doesn't sound like Thom.
No.
He doesn't do that.
No,
So go ahead.
no.
I was sitting right next to Thom when this was going on, and I know the guy. I'm like, really?
Maybe
I mean, the
a
girl
boxer's
was
embrace.
female.
I was thinking maybe you're thinking about Jeff.
Could be.
And I'm
No,
not
it
saying
could
I
be.
haven't slapped a wayward ass here and there, but
Right.
I mean, in general, that's just not the way I go about things.
A waiter, maybe, but not a waitress.
See, that's where I was going now.
So I said, okay. He says, but we were going through some really hard times, and it turns out that she said that the regulars tip really well, and you really helped us out through some rough times. I said, so let me get this straight. You hated me, because I allegedly slapped your wife on the behind.
Mm-hmm.
But after about 5 or 6 more times, after I tipped her a fairly decent amount, that your hatred for me seemed to subside. So much so that he continues to pontificate about how everyone in Soulard thinks I'm gay.
I don't know where that would come from.
I don't know where that would come from
I don't
either.
get that at all.
But at the end of the day, I'm thinking to myself, and again, I think the guy is a nice guy, and I think he has good intentions, but I just didn't think it came out of his mouth all that right.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to react to this dude. My first
Well, it was
reaction...
about 8 o'clock, and we had been drinking since 9, so I'm not sure he really explained it the way it probably should have been explained.
Well, no, but my first reaction is, if I did that to his wife, I wanted to apologize for it and say, dude, I didn't mean it. But as he kept on talking, I was like, why do people feel the need to tell me this shit? I just don't understand. Well, you have a name, and you should know that people think you're gay. I said, I come to grips with it a long time ago. that people think I'm gay. I haven't come to grips that I am gay, because I am not gay!
Now, was Mitch on the bus with you? Or
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
I didn't know if I told you this, but there is no Mitch.
Right. So there was no Mitch on the bus, is what you're saying. He was still at bratwurst practice.
The guy to me just sounds like an obnoxious drunk.
And actually, he was. But the thing is, he was a. Besides that story, he was an all right
But
guy.
I think there's, and you know this guy, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a certain amount of people out there that when, especially in a captive place like that, on a bus, that they feel the need to tell stories because they've heard you tell so many stories on the radio. It's like, oh, wow, now this is my chance to talk to him. And you almost try to think of things to say.
And the one thing I didn't
You know what I
want,
mean?
the one thing I didn't want is him leaving or me leaving and him thinking that I'm some sort of jerk. I hope that throughout the evening, and I think I did, I was like, dude, I don't want people out there hating me for absolutely no reason or touching their wife's ass or not touching their wife's
You should have
ass.
slapped him in the ass.
Right.
I didn't want anything to do with his ass.
Here's $3. Let me slap you in the ass.
No, just saying.
But I remember that ass. That was a great ass.
And your head was all the way up.
Great ass.
Yeah, there was a guy who, in a drunken stupor, got his way into a lady's apartment, then vomited. When she tried to get the guy out, he punched her about the face and threw her into a wall.
How would you like to be this woman?
I think he was at the bachelor party.
I think that's him.
Does his wife have a nice ass? This woman came home, found a drunken stranger in his underwear, passed out in her apartment, and then as she tries to get him out of the place, and for her trouble, she gets punched and kicked, and then he pukes all over her.
Did he
pukes all
get
over her.
arrested?
Yeah,
he's arrested.
There's his mugshot.
But just think of the
like
poor
a
lady.
dweezil.
She gets back from the hospital and she goes, "Oh, I can't wait to get home to my apartment full of vomit."
She got 2 swollen eyes and covered in vomit.
I'm going to sit here and I think I'll watch some TV as I take my paint. Oh, that's right. I got to clean up.
That's fucked. Did they even find out why he was there? He just got the wrong house?
They just got the wrong place.
Very short article. It doesn't really say, but I mean, have you ever had wherever you lived? Have you ever been burglarized? Anybody ever broken in? I know you have.
The original Trailer Studios was actually in a trailer, and we did rehearsals and stuff there, and we had it all decked out and sectioned, and someone stole all our PA equipment one time. That's the only time I've ever had to deal with something like that.
Just feel violated, don't you?
Oh,
it's not even the right
word. What pisses
word.
me off is where this is at, but no one would know where this is at unless they'd been there. So it's obviously some point somebody we knew had done it. There's no question.
I found
in my
my way
mind.
down here.
This is before I knew you.
We're not talking about helping yourself.
Went
a
in the wrong
couple
house.
of eggs and some peanut butter coats.
No, I thought it was my own house. I went in there and puked and then punched Scotty in the mouth.
I had my car stolen from work, and it was gone for 24 hours, something like that.
Boy, that was one of the most exciting days that I've spent with Jeff Burton.
Yeah, it was a good time.
They got stolen from
the Union Station parking lot.
No shit.
Yeah, the place where you have to go through a guard gate to get in and out. Yeah, how did they get out? You think that wasn't an inside job, for Christ's sake? But they found it down off of, was 44 and Grand there. Well, I mean, they saw somebody in the vehicle, chased him. The guy, I'm sorry. They pulled up to it because the guy was doing a joyriding, and he popped a wheel. He popped a tire, and he was actually changing the tire, and the cops pulled up, and he just took off and ran. And remember,
he was changing a tire in a
Yeah.
stolen car. That's when you dump it, man.
Yeah, time to
it's a
say bye.
damn nice Jeep Liberty
That
is what it
happened
was.
to Jason, the guitar player from Brook Royal, was at the pageant one night. We were at a show. I can't even remember what show it was. He goes out to his truck, and it's gone. And they eventually find it like a week later, but all his tires were missing.
Wow.
Everything else was there, but his tires were missing.
Somebody had a flat.
I had 20, 30 CDs in there. I had.
You know
there
what
was
the one
car
CD in
seats.
there was? Remain?
Modern Day Zero?
No, it was not mine. It was something that they put in there that they were listening to.
Inside peanut butter, outside jelly.
You know that?
Inside peanut butter, outside
You
jelly.
should do a quick YouTube on that.
We used to have
too.
a little clip of it in the studio, and we'd play it every once
Just
in a
go to
while.
YouTube and type in inside peanut butter, outside jelly. And that CD was playing at about 11 on my CD player because the guy was like, when they found it, the cop was like, Jeep Liberties are very easy to steal. Because all you gotta do is pull off the steering column and you put a screwdriver in there, and they had left the screwdriver in the car. And he goes, watch this, and he stuck the screwdriver in, turned it with his wrist, and it started right up, and an inside peanut butter, outside jelly was just
Cadillac Don?
That's it.
All right, hold on. Let's give her a listen. 3.5 million views.
You're gonna love this one. This was blaring at about 11 in my CD player.
What a great video.
Inside peanut butter, outside jelly. 7 days of the week, 7 different Chevys. Black SS with the top blowed off. Fucking with them buttons, get your top blowed off. Inside peanut butter, outside.
You see this dude just driving around in my Jeep Liberty with this on 11?
I don't even get the point of the song, and they have 3.5 million views. I'm in the wrong fucking business, man.
Got an old white Chevy, peanut butter top, same color.
Think you can get Brandon to cover this?
I don't even understand what an inside peanut butter, outside jelly. What are they talking about?
I don't know.
Maybe inside tan interior, outside maroon?
Great.
Got a 454 and it's all chromed out.
It's got a faux 54 and it's all chromed out.
All
That's
I know is
really
inside
know.
peanut butter, outside jelly on everything.
That's funny.
And you know what? The insurance would not cover my CDs that were in the car.
Well, it's because you had Slapdash.
Right.
You had inside peanut
Like,
butter.
we've never even heard of these bands.
They were like, let's see, Slapdash. No, we're not covering that
Yeah,
one. Let's
no.
see.
Cadillac Dawn.
Soul
I did have
Kiss
a
will
buddy
give you
that
$4 for that one.
I did have a buddy that got his car broken into, and they stole all his CDs, and the one CD they left was
Yeah, we're just going to ahead and leave this one behind. Thank
That's
you
pretty
very
fucking
much.
funny, though. man.
That's
It wasn't even worth stealing, you know? Like, he actually went through and said, I don't want that one. Fuck.
If you've ever been skiing in the mountains, Montana, there's a statue of Jesus on a U.S. Forest Service land. And they got themselves in a bit of a pickle because the Forest Service offered just a little bit of hope late last week for the statue supporters by withdrawing an initial decision to kick Jesus out of the park.
So there's a statue of Jesus in the woods somewhere?
Right. And as they round a corner, they said, for anyone who's been skiing there, they come around, they say, they see Jesus, they know where they are. They say, hey, there's Jesus. And now they want it.
What's the big deal?
Property, because they're saying it, creates a bit of a conflict between government and religion.
Right. Yeah, because it's they're leasing the land from the government, correct? It's
Right.
not private property.
Right.
Is there a picture of this statue?
I never saw the picture. I looked for it, though.
There's no picture, but I can describe he's got long hair.
Wearing
what he looks
sandals
like
with
to
a
us.
big toe holder.
Yeah, he's got sandals and a dress on. We're assuming it's Big Hairy Jesus, right?
Yes, it's
not
Big Hairy Jesus.
It's not Little Baby Jesus. Now, would it be different if it was Little Baby Jesus?
I mean, how can you kick a kid out of a park?
And would anybody know that it was? They would just think it's a little baby, unless there was the donkeys and the, everything.
I've gotten myself into a real bad habit. Every time I see the Virgin Mary, I say, "Hey, Mary, what's up?" Or
why is that bad?
It's not really bad, but for people who aren't.
I got one in my yard.
I know. I say hi to her. I said hi to her on Sunday morning.
She sits off to the side.
I was out there smoking a cigarette. I said, "Hey, Mary, what's up?"
I thought I saw the Virgin Mary when I was driving in, but it was your mom. She was out in the front yard.
She was waving, like, hey.
She did that wave. How the fuck are you?
For years.
Well, I have chickens.
Been a virgin
right?
for years.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, I have chickens in my yard, so
Right.
we were at the bachelor party and ended up Marla picked us all up and we came back to our house after eating at Denny's or whatever. I was late. So the next morning I get a text and I'm still kind of in bed, like not wanting to get up because I know I don't feel good.
Right.
And his text was, My head hurts and there's a cock in your yard. I was like, oh, fuck. But I heard him too. He's out there going, I was like, I'm going to shoot that motherfucker.
The cock in your yard.
He comes right under our window and does that shit. I'm like, you motherfucker, man.
What is the use of having that thing out there? Is it just
He
a pet?
fucks the hens.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Good
trying
for
to
him.
get chickens and
Well, we don't incubate any of ours because we eat like our eggs, like the farm fresh eggs. But
Right.
You need a rooster.
Can you really
if
tell the
want-
difference?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. The yolks, like on a store-bought egg, are like light yellow. These are like orange. And they're like
Good dunkers?
Their taste is better,
Mm.
and they're actually better for you than like store-bought eggs.
They're
So there's not as
sweeter.
many chemicals, and there's a little bit sweeter taste to them.
Hot damn. Who knew?
I didn't know that.
I don't know why. I guess maybe it's the chemicals and the enhancers and stuff they use in like chicken.
And maybe time going by from when they're laid somewhere else and brought here, or I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I mean, I think there's a pretty good time turnaround on that. They pretty much ship them on.
Get them out right away.
Yeah,
My neighbors across the street, when I was growing up in Fenton, they had a chicken coop. We were talking about this before.
Oh, they had a couple chickens. They just did the egg.
They had a whole bunch of them. Yeah,
Really?
they would go out.
How many eggs do those things get
An
out?
egg a day usually, and when they're in their prime laying, they're
Really?
one egg a day. Yeah.
Wow.
But you have to have the rooster humping the shit out. My kids always say, look at that rooster, he's gonna kill that hen. They jump out, they bite their neck, fucking pull them over.
Come over here, y'all.
Takes about 10 seconds, they're out. They just walk around.
That's a hell of a life. Go get some seed, take a nap.
I should have been a rooster.
Anything that has to do with, I don't know, trafficking drugs or anything like that, I'm, for some reason, really interested in it. We talked about the Coke subs not too long ago.
Right.
And now they're putting everything they have into, the drug dealers are putting everything they have into putting secret GPS and trackers on their product so they can properly see where the thing is going.
Now-
And if there's a guy who's lying about it, they'll know.
That's what I was wondering after reading this article. I was wondering if they're worried about the the people that are taking it from point A to point B being honest, and you know what I mean.
Man, you got to have a pretty big sack attached to you. If you're like the carrier for the cartel and that's your job, you better cinch up the pants and go, okay, I'm going to do this, and then disappear.
And if I get caught, I ain't saying a damn thing.
No, they'll fucking kill you 3 ways to Sunday, and not in a pleasant manner.
No.
They'll give you the Mexican, what do they call that, where they put the tires?
The tire and
the tire, they call it a candle or something like that.
Oh, and they light the tire or
They
something.
light the
We
tire
were
with-
talking about
That's
that.
a rusty trombone, isn't it?
No, rusty trombone is, which is totally different.
Right.
And I guess, you know what? If a Mexican drug cartel wanted to give you someone a rusty trombone, they could.
They could do that. Yeah. No,
There's
what-
going to be worse things that's going to happen to you than the rusty trombone.
what is it? That's the blowjob while you're taking.
Someone
a poo?
goes like this on your butthole while jerking you off. That's a rusty trombone.
Wait, hold on. Say it slower. I want to write that down. Do you remember what a?
I think we have a
strawberry-
song like that.
You remember what a strawberry shortcake is?
No, I don't.
Strawberry shortcake is when you finish on the girl's face and then punch her in the nose until she bleeds. Just think about it.
Or the Cleveland steamer.
What's the Cleveland steamer?
Well, 2 interpretations of the steamer. You can either go saran wrap or coffee table.
Oh, that.
Oh, where you sit underneath it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get to watch them.
And then there's the cinnamon bun. You know, being in a band, you should know what the cinnamon bun is, because there's 2 things you don't do.
Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. What is it?
2 things you don't do on a tour bus: poop or jerk off. Right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, pooping, yes. Jerk off, no.
So the band is please asking in their writer a big, huge case of tube socks, please.
And some handy wipes.
So some roadie one time told us this, or some band guy or something, I don't know, said that the 2 things you don't do is poop or jerk off on a tour bus. So when you get to a venue after traveling for a long time, you do the cinnamon bun, which is you take a crap and then turn around and jerk off onto it.
It makes sense, but
Oh, no.
Looks a little bit like a cinnamon bun.
just because I was on tour, I might have done that at home.
Who got to be in a band to do that? I mean,
Who needs a tour bus?
I do that every morning for breakfast.
I don't even want to think about it. 'Cause
Would you rather have Coach's cinnamon bun?
that's all we got for today.
you don't want to talk. You don't want to think about that.
Not particularly, no.
Who said you can't jerk off on a tour bus? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I don't know who that was. It might have been Lisa Loeb. Maybe, somebody.
I know you can't shit on a bus.
We talked to the roadie at the Lilith Fair. for those who remember.
No joking off.
Lilith Fair. All right, well, so what do we got? Oh, Friday, Haas is on. I
Haas,
forgot
cool.
to tell you guys
Right
that.
on.
Haas is coming in on Friday. And I guess we got Kara on Wednesday, right? Anything else?
Wednesday.
Yeah, and again, if you have some money that you want to donate, people have been emailing and talking to us about, hey, put a donate button up. When are you guys going to start charging? Well, we got a donate button on the blog, which is tajshowblog.blogspot.com. tajshowblog.blogspot.com. And we'll try to get it on the My Tom and Jeff. I don't see why it shouldn't be up there by the time everybody hears this.
And everyone shouldn't think that this money's going like directly to you guys, because I think you guys have some really great ideas that we're trying to put together. You know, just the live shows and all that stuff. And it costs money to do that. And if they want us to keep doing that, it's not just going to your pocket so you can go drinking tonight. And the people should know that.
It's not?
It's supporting. Well,
see, I was under the impression.
I thought you guys are fucking it up right now. I had 10 people donating, now they're fucking gone.
No, we have earned not one red cent since we started doing this, and we got facilities to pay for, we got equipment to pay for, you know, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to help us with that sort of thing, tajshowblog.blogspot.com or mytomandjeff.com is where you can go do that. There's just a donate button. You click it there, minimum of $1, I think is what you said PayPal is.
Yeah, and it's actually on the Tom and Jeff Show too, which will lead you to the blog and the My Tom and Jeff, where you can get the podcast, all that stuff, because that's where the site will eventually end up.
Right,
correct.
on the Tom and Jeff
I know it's very
show.com.
confusing, but we're working on, and this will help us get to that final line. Too.
And I think we can put the link for a donate button on a Facebook page. I would assume so. I don't see why not.
I think you can.
Yeah, so the TomandJeffShow.com, that Facebook page, and each of our personal pages will have it up, and put it up on Twitter as well.
Don't give Coach any money.
No.
Because I will go out and drink it away.
We'll try to do it again tomorrow. Big hugs.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.